What is an attack and types of attack? There are two types of attack. One is passive attack and active attack. What is meant by a passive attack? A passive attack attempts to learn or make use of the information but it does not affect the system resources. So information will be utilized but they won't affect the resource. Active attacks means it alters the system resources or affect the operation. So in passive attack, there are two types of passive attack. One is the release of message content, another one is the traffic analysis. The nature, they will be in passive attack, they will be monitoring the transmission of the attack. It is very difficult to detect because they do not involve any alterations of the data. But it is feasible to prevent the success, usually by means of encryption. It can be successfully prevented by the means of encryption, and it is easy to deal with passive attack. This is the diagram that emphasizes the passive attack. Somebody else, Alice and Bob, will be transforming the information between those two, but in between Darth will be identifying what is the transmission is going on. What are the information is sent from Bob to Alice. This will be monitored by the Darth. So this is called as an example for passive attack. Next one is the masquerade. One entity pretends to be a different entity. For example, if A and B are exchanging the information, instead of A, the condition is A needs to send information to B, but the in between another C person will be sending information instead of A. It might be a false information. This condition is called as a masquerade. A replay, it is another type of attack. It involves passive capture of data unit and its subsequent retransmission to produce an authorized effect. Then another attack is the modification of messages. Simply means that some portion of the legitimate message is altered. Some portion of the message is altered, or that message can be delayed or recorded to produce an unauthorized defect. For example, a messaging means, for example, allow John Smith to read confidential file accounts. It will be modified as allow Fred Brown to read confidential file accounts. This is an example. So it will be then unauthorized person will be intruding inside and change the path